Hey everyone, I'm out today. It's the afternoon and you can see it's kind of cloudy and starting to clear up. It was raining all this morning, so I couldn't get out earlier. I can only come out for a couple hours at best. I got a meeting later today, so I came to an area that I've already hit a bunch of times and just found me a fired bullet. Looks like here, right here in the ground, not too far, not too deep. So I'm going to poke around here. I found some nice buttons last year, and I just want to kind of hit this area again hard, like I said, with the new machine, see what we can dig up. But I have to be careful. I don't see any right here, but poison ivy is coming back out, so I need to make sure I don't be touching any of that stuff or I'll be in a world of hurt. Alright, so if I find anything else, I'll show it to you. See ya. Well, I kind of moved out from that area up in there. Wasn't really finding anything. Kind of moved into this square. You can see the wall right here and down here. I'm in the corner. And I'm basically just going to go up and down the hill on a grid pattern. I came down near the wall. Came over here a little bit coming up, and look what we found again. Another shotgun shell. So, like I said, it's just going to be gridding it up and down. I've actually found some decent stuff up here. I found a two-pronged fork up in there. So I'm looking to try to find some more artifacts again. So, again, it's just, there's a whole lot of ground. Can you imagine trying to cover all this ground? You know, I can be walking by just swinging and missing stuff. So, again, just going to kind of back up the hill, grit it down, come back down, and see what we can find. All right? So if I find anything else, I'll show it to you. See ya. Well, found something a little bit interesting. Like I said, I was down in that corner working my way up the hill. And all in through here, a lot of nails. I've dug 4 or 5 of them. And because they were ringing up a little bit high, and I just wanted to make sure. There were nails, and then I come along here and got a good hit not that far down under. And look what I found. It almost looks like a knife blade. See how thick it is up there and tapers down to a sharp end? I don't know how well you can see it now. The sun went in. But that's pretty interesting. It looks like that's pretty sharp, honestly, right there. So, I don't know if that's a knife. You can see the shape of it. It's got an interesting shape. So it looks like it could have been a big Bowie knife type thing. You know, it goes down to a point. This is sharp. So that's interesting right here. Not too far from the surface. So I'm going to keep going through here, this area, and see what I can dig up. Up by that pine tree, right up here, or straight ahead up this way, is where I found that fork up in that area. So I'm going to hit this little area pretty good and see what I can rustle up. So if I find anything else, I'll show it to you, but that'd be cool if I could find the rest of that. But anyway, see ya. Well, finally found me a relic. It's about stinking time. I've been going through the top of this hill, right over there where that big rock is. And over and through there, a lot of nails, and that's where I found that knife blade thing. I knew up in here last year, I found a fork, kind of over by that big tree on the other side of it. And then over in there, I found 3 pieces of bean pot right under there, and I'm like, well, somebody must have been cooking and doing something up here. So I've been coming through this mess, all through here, some nails and stuff. Got a real weird signal here, 8 inches down, but look what I got. Got me a knife. See, this was the handle here. See a little bump here with either wood or bone or whatever would have been for the handle. And then we have the rest of the knife broke off there. But finally, got me a relic of somebody living up out here and doing something up here. So, I knew there was stuff up here because I think actually down this way last year I found a thimble coming up the hill. So I'm going to keep poking around up here. The thing was, it was right down in this hole, and that was 8 inches deep. So if they're going to be that deep, I got to go slow and take my time. I'm going to work the the top of this hill more, seeing if I found a knife here, a fork over there. I'm just going to kind of do this open area in here, found the bean pod over in there, so hopefully someone was cooking up here and eating up here. So that's a nice little relic. I'm happy with that. So when I find something else worthy of showing you, I will see ya. Well, I was up over the other side of that hill, kind of came down there, coming through here because I wanted to head over to these rocks and maybe just walk up that side to make a loop, and I come across this. And I didn't know if it was a needle or not because it comes down to a very fine point. It looks like there's a little pin here, and at the top something is kind of wrapped around it. I can't really tell, but there's a pin right there. So I don't know what this would be. It almost looks like a sewing type needle, but I don't know. So if you know, leave something in the comments. But that's pretty interesting, and I think I actually dug this before because it looked like the hole was dug somewhat. Probably couldn't find it, so this time I got it, but it comes down to a point. So that's kind of interesting. Thought I'd show it to you. So if you got any ideas of what that could be, looks like this is wrapped around it. There's a little pin there that goes through to the other side. But anyway, if I find anything else, I'll show it to you. See ya. Well, kind of making my way out, running out of time. So way over there was where the knife was. Found like 6 pieces of bean pot, all kind of in the same area. Down the other side of that hill was that needle thing. I actually found another piece of it in that hole. So came back up. Like I said, I was going to loop around. I'm coming through here, and there's some rocks and some down trees and stuff. I don't know if you can see the wall, but it's right over there, and it's going to go down, and I'm going to just kind of follow it out. That's the way out that way. But look what I come across. You cannot have a hunt without finding your pork chop. Man, that's a little rascal. And that sucker was down in that hole, good 8 inches down. So they've been there a while. That little boy was small. But anyway, I'm going to keep poking around, make my way out, and hope you're enjoying your day. And just good to get out. I'm glad it stopped raining. The sun come out, it's getting warm, and it's just nice to be out in the woods, spending time swinging the coil, a little time with God. It's just always a good time. So if I find anything else, I'll show it to you. See ya. Well, here we are at the tailgate wrap-up. And you pretty much saw everything. I showed you everything today. The winner is this little knife. I still haven't gotten my stuff to do the electrolysis yet, but at least I found the super laundry baking wash stuff, which I didn't find. So now I got to get some rebarb and stuff to make it. I don't know what this is. Folded up piece of metal I found. I don't remember if I showed that to you or not. That rang up pretty good. There's the bullet. Here's the 2 pieces of what looked like a needle. I'm not sure it is, but anyway, it's pretty thin. And like I showed you in the video, this one's got a little end on it, and there's something wrapped around it and a little pin through it. So I'm not quite sure what that is, but oh, it's interesting. And of course the pork chop, a couple shotgun shells. Found this big hunk of iron out there. That's something that broke off. That's pretty heavy duty. Again, this knife thing, I think, I'm not sure, but like I said, this end is pretty sharp. You can see how it tapers down to a point there. And so that was an interesting find. And then of course a whole bunch of nails. You got to dig them from time to time, especially these big ones ring up pretty good. And but anyway, and like I said, then the little piece of lead that we saw earlier. But the winner, nice knife. Broken, that's why it got discarded obviously, but maybe it'll clean up good later and we can get a better picture of it. So there it is. and of course the old pork chop. So hope you're having a great day. It was fun just to get out for a couple hours before I had to get back in, got a meeting tonight. So anyway, hope you're having a great day. Till next time, see ya.